Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Ar-Âdunâim campaign on Divide and Conquer with the expanded unit roster sub-mod. In the last episode, we managed to start at least with spreading the Black Plague, the Ar-Âdunâim Plague on Gondor in taking Lon Galen, and we just did a burn and bounce. So we destroyed everything we could destroy. We sacked it, destroyed everything we could destroy, and then just loaded the units onto the ships again and kept sailing west. And now we need to start thinking about what we want to do with the army we have in this fleet, because it has been pretty depleted, to be honest. But we have Anulond here, that is a large town for us to take, and we also have Taragrondost, which is a castle. So something I would like to do here is try to siege Anulond with one army, split this army up basically. So one army lays siege to Anulond and the other one to Taragrondost. It would be great if we were able to actually hold these two, and then we can start like spreading spreading east over Gondor, and hopefully DOL Amroth will still be able to hold as a bastion of darkness, so to speak. We are under siege at DOL Amroth though, by the Gondorian faction heir, Captain General Boromir, and the Gondorian fleet have also started to become a bit of a problem, so we need to train our own fleet, which is going to be an issue, seeing as our economy is really, really bad. That is another reason for why I want to take these two settlements and then just start going east, basically, and hope that Isengard will plow through Kirith EUR here. That would be great, or at the very least to so we are able to hold it at Anulond. Longalen is fortunately a very, very broad area, and it would have been nice if we were able to keep hold on to it, but I mean, we don't have the army to keep fortifying these places, so we just need to get some quick cash. And we did get the alliance with Mordor, which means that we got some fabulous troops at our disposal when we have the highest level of the Dark Shrine. That's not that one, but rather the Dark Temple. That will give us the Melkor Marksmen, the Melkor's Executioners, and the Âdunâim Shadowbows, and I very much look forward to having them in my army. Speaking of armies, in the east, these guys finally managed to find a Khandish territory, so they will just be walking through, and hopefully we will be able to find a Khandish settlement here somewhere. I'm just gonna follow this road basically, because Khand sided with the Istari, which means that they are at war with Mordor and Harad and Rhûn, etc., and also with us, of course. We're not technically at war with them yet, but if they are fighting Mordor, then they are fighting us. And we also absolutely want Harad to stay strong so they can keep attacking Gondor from the southeast here. So what I'm gonna do here is try to find a settlement for me to attack, hopefully take it, and then maybe trade it to Harad for military access. I don't really think, unless it's a very rich settlement, I don't want to put any resource into it. It's also so far away from my kingdom, so I don't really want to put any more time into that. We also, of course, burnt and bounced from Methrast, which Gondor now has reclaimed, and they have one full stack here with Duinhir as well. They do have armies, Gondor, and it's not only early tier troops. A lot of them are early tier, but I think they also had some pretty significant, some Gondor spearmen in their army as well, and they also love artillery. I do hope that they will attack the Amroth soon, because we desperately need to get rid of this siege, and if we are able to kill a full stack of Gondorian troops in the process, that will just be the icing on the cake. We also moved out from Baradharn. This is a long-ass intro, but we moved out of Baradharn because I kind of got tired just waiting behind while Harad took all the risk. So I moved out, slapped a couple of armies, and Lord Gimilsor will keep moving forward. He has some high-quality troops, Númenórean cohort, as well as Númenórean shield guard, and a lot of regular Belegaer troops as well, which I hope will still be useful in taking out these Gondorian troops, and maybe start working on taking some of these settlements, maybe like Tirithoros. That's at least a keep, so we can hold that. But Baradharn is still very, very vulnerable, because I think we border to Fanuilond. So I don't want this army to move around too far, really. Because we need to be able to get back to Barad-Harn at a moment's notice, which is very weak. And we have Gimil Sagar, family member, hanging out in there. And I think that's all we need to do for now. So we need to build a fleet so we can start smacking Gondorian fleets on their noses. We also made Gobel Mirland our capital, so corruption shouldn't be as big of an issue. And all the money that we get from raiding, burning, and sacking, we put that into military and also construction, of course. We can get some more things here as well, eventually. I think that's that. Let's quick save and end the turn. Okay, bad news. Dol Guldur's leader is dead. That is not good for us at all. If they run out of generals, they might just get annihilated. The Vale stand. That is actually good, that the Anduin Vale is getting weaker. The Vale stand just means that they've spawned their Doom stack, basically. So that's fine by me, and I hope that we have units over there to just wipe them out. Rioting in Longalen, yeah, don't care. Don't care. Recruitment report, look at that. We got some stuff at Barad-Harn and Gobel Mirland and Gobel Tolfalas. Our economy is just absolutely in shambles. Ar-Âdunâim got the communal farming, so hopefully that's going to help. And Gobel Tolfalas got the barracks. So now, when we have the economy for it, we will be able to recruit troops at Gobel Tolfalas and then help reinforce these regions with those troops. So that's, of course, going to be great. And it should also mean that some units are free upkeep if we train them here. But now it's just the Corsair Raiders, which I don't really know what I want to do with them. They're so weak, so they're barely useful at all. Our economy is, like I said, not the best. But we have so many things to do now. Another bad thing, Boromir didn't attack, the coward. I just hope that he's going to attack in the next turn, because the attrition is really starting to take its toll on my troops, and I'm not happy about that at all. Longalen, I don't think it's going to turn into a rebel settlement. It's rather going to go back to being a Gondorian one, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's a weak region now, seeing as we removed everything of value, basically. So that's fine by me. Now, this army, Gondorian fleet, so we really need to drop off this army. I'm very happy that they actually didn't attack us. So this is what I'm going to do. Drop them off, and then I'm actually going to see if we can smack this Admiral 46. Yeah, we should be much stronger. No ship sunk. Huh. Move back. And now this army lays siege to... Okay, you couldn't actually lay siege right away. That's too bad. I should have moved with him first. Lay siege and then have all the other units move to him. But we also want to lay siege to this castle so they can't send reinforcements. But that will have to wait until the next turn. And I also think that this fleet is going to get attacked. We did lose quite a few ships, actually, which I find strange. Actually, not that many. Trait increase. Admiral Eldamir. Competent sailor. That's awesome. Mission failed. Yeah, because I have no way of getting from south of Gondor over to Rohan. That's just... Sorry, Sauron. Very sorry, but it wasn't possible. There we go. Made some profits. This is going to be a lot of fun. We will have a battle here to fight. No general, only a captain. That's great for us. And we also have this. Now we're moving into enemy territory here. We don't have a lot of movement points here in the desert, but we are just going to keep moving because this army costs us quite a lot, actually, to have them on the field. Not that much. These units are so cheap. I'm just used to playing with the Elves, where every unit basically costs an arm and a leg. But no. 781. I will need to see if there's any... Oh, golly, just look at this. They're just massing up fleets. Do any of them have units in it? I don't think so, right? Because we would be able to see that here. And I hope they just don't. Right, this fleet has been severely beaten, so I will need to move them back. This is the problem with Umbar, that it takes a long time to get around this little peninsula here. So it's not really a good place to ferry troops from, but it is a major breadwinner. So that's why I'm going to keep focusing on economy here. And then just growing it. Just having Umbar as a place to make money. We will also, of course, need to defend it, I guess. But for now, just make the best troops, send them north, and focus on economy, basically. Ar-Âdunâim, we can't build anything here, and we can't fiddle with the taxes at all either. But I would like... What kind of... Golly. What kind of farming do you have? Poor harvest in this region, so it's not the best one for farms. Trade is actually doing pretty well. A lot of it from Umbar. But until it's grown, we can't really do much. So a chicken farming might help either way. It's going to help us with taxes and whatnot. But for now, we're just broke, so we can't really do anything about that. Now, do we have any units here? Some units. You are not free upkeep, so I'll move you into the fort. We need to save all the money we possibly can. You are already free upkeep. That works. Now, let's start. First things first. Let's attack this Gondorian army. They are pulling back, which means that they are weaker than we are. But we are still going to attack them. What do you have here? Ballista, that's scary. I really need to get some cavalry up here. That's what I'm training down in Umbar, among other things. And then it basically is just early tier troops. They do have one archer and the Lebanon Marines, sorry. And also, of course, the Ballista, which is going to aim at my general or like my high tier troops. And I think the archers will be aiming for my seafarers, who I just realized the last episode, I think, that they are ridiculously expensive. So I'm not going to get as many of those as I did in the beginning, because they are just, that's like 1,000 for 2 turns, 500 per turn, basically. So ridiculously expensive. Well, let's just fight this battle on the map, and hopefully, at least we're going to gain some money out of that. Let's go to the battlefield. Right. Beautiful, barren battle map, where we start off at a hill advantage. Okay, this is actually really great for us. Unfortunately, I don't think they will be moving towards us, but what we will do is move for this little knoll right here, because we do have a lot of archers. So that's what we're going to do. All the archers, we have quite a few of them. General is also an archer, can just hang you back there. Seafarers, I will be needing you. You will kind of be flanking and stuff. You have quite a lot of pikes, which I'm very happy about, but the thing is, I don't think they can run up this hill, can they? This hill, they won't be able to run up. So we will need to put our units on the sides if we even want a defensive position. The Corsairs, I'm planning on having them run around and attack the Ballista. That's what we're gonna do. And I think they'll be spawning down here somewhere. So it makes most sense to have the pikes over here. And you will all... Okay, we need more shields here because they have been so severely beaten. You can hang out close to the general. We do also have 2 units of Belaketh Axe Guard, which is going to be used for flanking. You will be flanking as well. And then we have our heavy infantry, which I don't want to waste in vain or use in vain. There we go. You. Okay, they are actually down there. Run up here for starters. There we go. And actually, I'm thinking about moving the Corsairs over to the other side. Where is the Ballista? It is actually in the center, so we might need to just move forward with all of our troops. Here. Oh, you there. All of you. Not you, actually. You can just stand where you are. Okay, we have started to shoot. That's good, but the Ballista still has a very decent range. Should be able to get quite a few kills now, though. Just keep shooting. And the cavalry is also protecting them. You... Okay, you can't shoot at them quite yet. You can. You can. You can. You can. Just focus on them. And now they are actually running towards my archers. So we need you to form a line in front of them to kind of protect them. Now, the flanking units, you can start running down here. Mariners or Marines, run up. How are you doing? Okay, run around here. Man, I would have loved to have some cavalry here. All of you should be able... Yeah, just focus all of my archers on the cavalry. That is the captain, after all, so if we're able to kill him... then we would be in for... Okay, perfect. We were actually able to get into formation-ish. Come on. Guard, guard, guard. Okay. And let's see what I need to do now. You can shoot at them. So far... Where are you right now? You come in here. Where did the Marines go? Okay, you're right here. You can actually throw javelins at them. You start moving in. You start moving in. And I'm actually going to have to use my heavy infantry over on this flank. I love it that the ballista still is still silent. And you move in there as well. You run around. Actually, how's it go? Where is the captain? Okay, now they're starting to shoot. And they're aiming for the Marines. Doing a great job at killing them. So you can just spread out and run around. How's it going over here? You go after them. Oh, okay. Captain is dead. That is great. So now they will most likely start breaking soon. You can start shooting at them. Or something like that. Actually. If you can get shots off on them, that would be great. And you just go straight for the ballista. Also getting tired. But they're also starting to break. Man, and no cavalry. Go after them. Now we can just start trying to run them down. And I think the phalanx or the pikes are pretty quick once they are not in phalanx position. So I will try to just run all of them down. I don't think we are fast enough though. You need to go for the ballista. So far we have killed 65%, which is not enough. Let's increase the speed just a smidge. Okay, I'm going to continue the battle. Because we need to run down as many as possible. I don't think we have a chance to do that though. Increase the speed. Okay, that is actually very, very suitable for us. You cut them down, please. Use the skill. And you cut them down. I mean, we are just not quick enough, I think. Okay, that is actually a pretty huge blob that we should be able to cut down. Go after them, please. Ammo. 89, but that's including the troops that have left the battlefield. So now, spread out here. Come on. You don't need to run to the last guy and then catch up. Just move to the front. Okay, anything else? I don't think we will have enough, actually. Did you guys actually manage to kill anyone? I don't think so. Okay. I think it's just one guy, so we are going to exit the battle right now. We lost 3%. And after healing, we still lost 3%. And that should be enough. Let's see. 10% is 110, and that's 90. And half of that is 55, so we'll be 165-ish, I guess, should be 85. So this should be enough. We lost 72 units, which I'm very happy about. Some of them are actually unfriendly fire, unfortunately. But all in all, I'm very happy with the turnout of this battle. And we can go back to the map. No. Execute that. And then enemy camp sacked, so we made some money out of that. And let's see if we have the movement points to kill them as well. We actually do. And they have archers, the ballista. They can still deal damage, of course. But I think what I'm going to do now is just basically run in with everything I have. I think that's a solid strategy. Let's fight this battle on the map. Look at that. Not as barren as the last one. And we also see some hills. So I will start the deployment. And I wonder if they are going to be up here, if they're smart enough or dumb enough to stand down in the valley. Would have been nice if we were able to just absolutely shoot them to shreds. And you, and you, and you, and you. Still going to be our front line. Like so. And this is not a good front line at all. Like, because the army isn't really that big that we're gonna face, I don't think we need to worry too much about it. You hang out back here. Where are the Marines? We actually lost quite a few of them in the last battle, I think, but they are so expensive, so I'm just gonna be okay with that. Start the battle, and they are all the way over there. Move forward, and archers run forward. If we are able to get into a position we can start shooting at them, that would be just swell. And you stand over here, because I want you to both flank into the back, and also if possible I want the corsairs to go for the ballista. Now they're starting to move forward, and we should be able to get positioned in time, because you don't have that far to go, do you? No. Archers are already in position, so they should be able to start shooting soon. Spread out a bit, because I think the ballista is going to aim at the center. Archer militia. And if all of you already start shooting at them, you should be able to get quite a few kills. Actually, you can aim at them. Okay, and you need to get running now, because the ballista is aiming in. Starting to aim. I just wonder what they will be firing at. Probably my general. So let's just run you back. Looks like they might be spreading out their troops a bit as well. So you move up here. Archers keep shooting. Just deal damage. Just start shooting at them. You are not close enough. You can start shooting at them. You can start shooting at them. Now, how's it going for you? Corsairs. Go for the... Oh, did they? Okay. They're just moving up with the ballista. Like Axe Guard. All of you need to move up here. They're actually standing in a really nice little blob here. All of the archers. Let's have all of you who can shoot at them. Okay, this is just not great. You shoot at them. You shoot at them. And you shoot at whatever you can reach, I guess. Gondor militia, that works. Now, this line needs to get into position so we can start bracing. And you go after them. You can go after them. And you can go after them. Actually, you can go via the ballista, because I think the archers are doing a good enough job here. And if we do this now... Okay, the ballista started to shoot. And aiming, yeah, at the center. And the general should be somewhere on the side, so we shouldn't be too worried about this. And if we do this now... Yep. Then they froze. You can move forward, and archers, stop shooting now, please. And actually, the ones of you can shoot at this archer unit still. You can move up a smidge, because the ballista should be dealt with. There we go. Yep, they are broken. We have killed 59%, which is not enough. So I will need to try to capture as many units as possible here. You move up. Actually, the entire front line can start moving up. They might... Okay, they're just gonna run around being annoying. But we've killed so many. Really, only 66 still. Okay, they actually came back. That's awesome. Go after them. Go after them. Corsairs, you can keep running after those archers. Gondor militia is shaken, but not broken. And archers, all of you, please run up to a better position. They are still shaken. If we're able to kill some of them, 67, 68, 69, nice. There we go. Corsair Raiders. Okay, when can the archers start reaching them? Actually, no. Run up first. To be in a great position, like so. Blow the horn because it's awesome. And you go after them. We do really want to encircle this blob here. Move up with all of the phalanx and melee troops. Where are you right now? Way off. They are reloading. I do need to, like, come in from behind on them here. You keep running after them. If they are broken, yeah, try to kill them. You keep shooting at them. Okay, there we had all the archers, so we are going to get some kills here. 76% right now. Come on, kill them. What's so difficult to understand about that? 84. No one has left the battlefield yet. So if we're up to 85 now, then we have enough. But the aim on my archers is just the worst, apparently. Okay, there we go. At least we're up to 85, so now we just need to get all of them to break. Blow the horn again. We have lost 1% of our troops. I can live with that. Oh, and you are just gonna keep being so annoying. Keep running after them. They're gonna kite me till the end of days. Yep, they are broken. They are broken. Now we just need to get the last archer unit. So all of you, let's see. Run over here. Run, 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 run. Cavalry, man. We desperately need some of that. And just, sorry, voice crack. Fast forward this thing. And we don't need to worry about a general or anything like that. They only have captains. I'm just running straight for the edge. Come on. Stop being annoying. Please. I beg of you. Stop being annoying. There we go. And I think this should be enough. So let's end the battle. Perfectly. 90% killed. We lost 25 troops. And I'm okay with that, actually. What did we lose? For Raiders, 10. Yeah, so that's the most casualties. And I'm completely fine with that. We healed 1 archer, 4 archers, 5 archers. Okay. So good. All in all, successful battle. Let's go back to the map. And we can execute them. And that should be another 300 for us. So 600 just in fighting battles. That is great. And I'm actually going to hang around a bit with this army. I want to see what's going on over here. And... okay. Oh, okay. This is the kind of army I don't want to face because they are so much better than us. They have Blackwood Vale Archers, Osgiliath Veterans, Fountain Shield Guard, Fountain Guard, Gondor Spearmen, even more Fountain Guard. So this is something I would rather like to fight in a defensive battle. And they also have a Ballista and Raven Helms of Karandros, so they have a lot of decent troops. Not that many archers though. Only the Osgiliath Veterans and the Blackwood Vale Archers, if I'm not mistaken. And the Ballista, of course. So that's something I would like to fight in a defensive battle, where I really just box them in and rain down hell upon them. So it's very important for my spy to keep hanging around in this area so we see where they go. They are currently out of reach for Lord Gimilzor. Could actually throw these units into that army as well. They are just costing money right now, and we need more units in this army. You need to be retrained, my man. So that's what I'm going to do in the next turn. Okay, I don't know if you're actually able, if we're able to retrain you yet. But I think it's worth a shot to just give the Bellicith Axe Guards. They need to be retrained. So do the Belliger Footmen here. So move them back to be retrained and then replace them with 1 healthy unit of Bellicith Axe Guard. I think that's a solid strategy here. For now, just hang out in enemy territory and just hope that there's not like a full stack over here somewhere. Actually, we can take a bit of a walk. Keep an eye on Tir Ethraid. Oh, we have the Ar-Âdunâim diplomat here. Okay, so you will hang out along these lines because we have a Harad diplomat here and we want the military access. And the spy, just hang out over here. Get as big of a view as you possibly can, like so. Now, we also have an army down here that have already moved. Fine. And in the next turn, you will be moving on. And we desperately want them to attack us at DOL Amroth. This is not good for us that they just keep sieging down DOL Amroth, which is our strongest settlement, of course, not only here, I guess, but on the whole map. We need to kill them. And I will not sally out, because that's a fight I'm gonna lose. I need the towers to be on my side there. So I think we're done with all we want to do here. Gondor is massing up a fleet and a half. And they also have another ship there hiding behind. There we go. Another Gondorian navy. A lot of just fleets with one ship, it seems. They have two. They have one. So it would be nice to start taking them down, actually. But we need to just reinforce our foothold. Let's move on to the next turn. Gondor still hasn't attacked. The Endedwife's leader is dead. I don't really think that affects us in any way. Let's close that scroll. Yes, let's get married. Anulon, do you want me to take that settlement? Yeah, I'm working on it, Dad. They also send some reinforcements. Not strong enough, though. Let's start sieging that with rams, and then the ballista will take down the towers. Maintain that siege. And then let's see, you still only have one unit. So I would like to try something potentially really stupid. But that's kind of my jam these days. Okay. I can't take any of these troops out of here, actually. But I would like to just send some of them to attack this castle. But the thing is, in the next turn, we will take Anulond. And then I think we'll leave a hefty garrison and move the other troops over to Tharagrundost and hopefully take that one. We also have a spy here. That's going to help us with the culture growth. You can just... I don't really know what I want you to do. Take a look at Kirith. They do actually have a garrison over there. Now we can keep moving down. Just give us some visibility. Longalen, actually, they still haven't taken that. How happy are you if we put down... Okay, low tax rate. They're not happy at all. And it's not worth it to put the money into repair. Just make us some money while you're really pissed. That works for me, but... Come on, Boromir, you freaking coward. Emil Zagar. Yes, the marriage. Rioting in Longalen still there, just wiping out citizens, which will, of course, affect the tax rate when Gondor reclaims it. Got some troops in Umbar. Let's see if we actually can retrain any of the ships in Umbar. Retrain the Dugulbalak, super expensive. But the stronger ships as well. Let's queue them up to be retrained, and then we'll have somewhat of a fleet. Yep, they started lay siege to my, or blockading my stuff. That's Harad, so I'm fine with that. You, another unit, can move into the fort for free upkeep. There we have this army that we don't really want to fight in the open field. So the problem now is that I don't really... We have room for 3 there. 3 there. That means that I need to, like, take you and you. And start moving down to Gobbelmirland. And the rest of you jump into Baradharn. You are so weak. I need to move you somewhere else as well. Let's move you down to Gobbelmirland. And now Baradharn, I think it should be able to hold pretty well. You also will have them draw their attention towards the fort. And let's have you actually take a look at this army. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it's pretty worn down as well, if we look at their numbers. Now I need Harad to start moving up to Tirithraid. That would be swell. And please, Gondor, attack me at DOL Amroth. Stop just sieging me because you're causing so much attrition. We are losing troops. Losing recipes. Okay, so that's that. We are laying siege to Anulond. And I do want the rams, so the ballista can just focus on the towers. Khaldun got communal farming. That is nice. And that will be accomplished in the next turn. Yeah, our economy is not looking the best. You keep moving. I wonder how far we're led astray by just walking the... Okay, so that is Harad territory. That is actually very happy about that. But we're just going to keep following the roads and see wherever there might be a settlement for us to take. Yep, nothing more to do here. I don't want to spend units on just recruiting corsairs. That gives me major flashbacks to my Angmar campaign, where I just spent so much money recruiting trash. But at least I think I'm done there. I do need Gondor to attack me soon. But there's nothing else for me to do here at least. I think we also should have... We don't have a governor over here. We just keep blockading their stuff. And it looks like we... I think this is just a castle. I think Minas Tirith should theoretically be the one that makes the most money. So let's blockade that port again. Just trying to deal damage to the Gondorian economy. If we open their tree... Okay, they are dropping in overall ranking a little bit. Military, they're also dropping. Production, they are dwindling a little bit, but still really strong. Territories, they're also dropping a smidge. Finances, they are actually growing, getting richer. Population also growing. But let's just take a look at this, the overall ranking. We are just slowly growing, while they just plummeted a little bit. But they're still like 3 times as strong as we are, so if that's even enough. So we still need to respect them, of course. Let's quick save and hope that Boromir attacks in the next turn. Okay, I'm really worried about this. Gondor still didn't attack me. So what if I just do this? Try to like bait them, attack them. Okay, they're so much stronger than me. But I still think our best odds are with the towers. Withdraw from the battle. I hate this. Just attack me. You shouldn't be smart enough to just cause attrition like that. You move back to Gobelmirland, so should you. We are just broke, and their army actually moved back. Where did you go? Back to Tirith, it seems. And now I'm thinking, Tirithoros, if we should be so bold, just take this army and move it towards Tirithoros. We don't have a ballista, but it would be fun to just lay siege to something, start being more annoying. And we do realize that cavalry is really important, but so is his ability. So let's take this army. This might be so stupid. How strong are you right now? Still not that strong. Move you towards Tirithoros. We need to start doing something here. Can't be too passive. Recruitment, yeah. Umbar got some good stuff that I would very much like to use in the field of battle. Let's move you. Cavalry moves a lot quicker, of course. But we need them to be somewhere where they can be quickly shipped to DOL Amroth. And that is like Gobelmirland or Barad-Harn, for example. So let's just, for now, move the cavalry into this fort. And you should also... You don't have the movement points to go into that fort yet, unfortunately. So close. If we get the great roads, then we should be able to get to this fort in one turn. Our economy is still in shambles. Let's see. Need them to attack. But first of all, we are going to do some attacking of our own at Anulond. Come on. We do have 2 rams. That should be enough. Salt. You have Dinenion. And some Gondor militia. Should be easy peasy, but I don't want to auto-resolve it. Let's fight this battle on the map. Right. It looks like their towers are a bit sturdier than I would have liked. But we're still gonna go straight in through the main gate. And just right up to the square. So, ballista. Stand like so. Rams, I think... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the units that are already on the rams. Then I need to just set up my army a smidge. We have such a mix of troops. We have some Harad units as well. Some elite units. You, and you are archers, although you count as heavy infantry. Cavalry. I think that's it. I need to see where this... Okay, they actually spawned quite a bit away. Over there. So if we were to spawn over here, then we would have been able to go in much easier. But I'm just hoping that they will retreat back to the square. And we can move up with this ram as well. I just hope that they don't go towards the gate until I'm done taking down a bunch of their towers. Okay, I think this is good enough. You move up. You can move up as well. and the troops. We don't have that much infantry left in this army. Move up. And of course the general has their freaking captain's bodyguard, who has so much armor. And they are very efficient at killing my stuff. Which kind of sucks. But at least they're moving back. And 67. Actually looks like these towers are pretty weak. But the general is moving this way. There we go. That's one. You start moving forward. And so should you. So we can start moving them in as quickly as possible. And then I think I'm also going to get that tower and then just rush everyone towards the square. 34. Come on. Really? Move up so you're really close and it's damn near impossible for you to miss. Because it looks like, yep, they're starting to come down the main road. We need to bring down these towers now. There we go. That's one. And infantry start moving up as well. So they are actually manning that tower. So I think it's more important for us to shoot that one down. Yep. Here they come. 67. Come on. Another volley. There we go. So now that tower is not going to help them at all. Great. Now we can start moving you up as well. The general is still on the square. And when it comes to the Gondor militia, I think I would like to just camp some pikes outside of these doors. And then have the archers help them from here. But I would like to use them towards the general, of course, but... Oh, we haven't brought that down yet. Actually, save your ammo, because I don't think that tower will be active. Instead, move up a bit. So if possible, we can use you against the general. Get some kills there. I think that would be swell. They're actually moving down, so let's run in with the pikes. Like so. And you. Start walking up. The general is actually coming. I'm going to need you as well. You drop that. Run in, run in. Run in, run in, run in. And archers, I'm also going to need you. Like here, for example. It looks like they keep baiting us towards the towers. And if you can actually shoot over here on the general, that would be swell. But right now I think you're just gonna keep shooting into the gatehouse. Okay, guard mode. I think I'm gonna need you over here instead. You are in position. You move up just a smidge. And you should be able to pike them to death as well. I just want to minimize the amount of casualties I take here. Now, you are starting to move. Can we actually get any flaming shots on them here? That would be so great. You get into position over here. You get into position over here. Guard mode. Where are the archers? Okay. You start shooting. You start shooting as well. And the Belakith, actually, with you, I'm gonna need you to start running around. Because if possible, I would like for you to occupy the square and have them run back. Okay, come on. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't like the archer shots one bit, but at least the ballista dealt some damage there. Just need more shots from the ballista. Okay, you are not lobbying the shots well enough. Oh, yeah. No, stop that. You are moving up as well. This is just going to hurt a lot. That's why I need the Belakith Axe Guards to run around and go for the square. Actually, with you, I can try the same thing, and at least you can shoot them in the back. How's it going over here? Looks like you are getting some kills. So I'm actually fine with you. Keep standing over there. All of you in guard mode. You are going to suffer quite a bit of casualties, but I just need you to hold until we have been able to run around the sides with you. And I don't think I want to do that with the general, because spears cancel out cavalry, and it's just going to suck for us. And now I just need to think about, is it best for me to go for the square, or best for me to try to attack them in the back? I think I'm gonna go for the square, have them pull back, and then we can get into a better position with the ballista and with our archers. This still looks good. They are just chilling, poking Gondorian militia. Think we might lose a couple of dudes here, but they are losing more. And now you run over here. Same thing with you. Run over there. Same thing with you. Run over there. Actually, you could have used the cavalry to just take the square. And then the Belaketh Axe Guards can attack them. Okay, let's not guard mode and let's just have them attack. I think this is going to cost us even more troops. We lost 7% so far because their captain's bodyguard is just so gosh darn strong. You are moving in.
Our men are in command of the city.
There we go. Can we get them to start pulling back now? If not, we will just keep fighting for the square, I guess. And here, we should still be doing fine. I just see Gondor militia. Some Belaketh Axe Guard might be dead. Or Belagare pikemen. Okay, you just keep going for them. They are just going to kill so many of my units. And we are not in a good position to shoot at them now either. So you stand like so. Not fire at will. You run over to the square as well. And then, when they are on the square, we can use the Belaketh Axe Guard to fight the captain's bodyguard. I think they're actually going to be able to just plow through my troops. They are not losing troops nearly as quick as I am. Someone got a charge off, it sounded like. Okay. There we go. Belaketh Axe Guard, you come back here and help them. You can attack them as well. And what's your melee stats? 7, 7, 7. And armor. So you do count as heavy infantry, but actually, I wonder if it would be better if we just suck up the friendly fire and keep attacking them, because they are just gonna be so sturdy. Let's not waste troops in vain, I guess. But we are just gonna go for the battle timer. And we are losing so many troops in the process. We lost a fourth of our army just against the captain's bodyguard, because the Belagare pikemen are just doing fine. They are not losing a lot of troops at all. 1 minute left. Yeah, let's just run out the timer here. They are so strong, only down to 50. Yeah, but we have soon lost a third of our army. 29. The Belaketh Axe Guard helps a little bit, but that's enough. No use to continue this battle. 30% lost. 300 troops. We healed down a bit, so we actually only lost a fourth. But there's still quite a lot of troops, and I don't think there's much to look at regarding the stats. These are the ones who fought the militia, and these are the ones who fought the captain's bodyguard. Ugh, the Axe Guard actually got some kills in, but also took a bunch of casualties. At least Anulond is ours now. And now, they are not happy with us. We can fiddle with the tax rate, but I just don't know if we're gonna be able to fiddle with it enough to make sure they're happy with us. I'm gonna give it a shot, because I don't want to lose too many good buildings in the sacking, although it's going to make us some money. We also need to kill a bunch of the population. Let's try to occupy it. And then decrease the taxes. Oh, they still hate us. They still hate us. So let's try to get the... And I have learned my lesson from the last time. that it's not good to have the general in here. Man, I should have just sacked it. 60%. They really hate us. The culture is going to help a little bit with the actually corruption, distance to capital. So what if we just for a turn or so made DOL AMROTH the capital? Then maybe that would help. Maybe I should have just stuck to my strategy of just sacking the settlement and move to Tharagrundost. But for now, at least you can move. Actually, I don't want to move you out because then they will be even more pissed. Down to 20. They are just gonna be pissed no matter what I do. And we don't have the... For some reason, we cannot even get a spy. We don't have the building view for that, which I also find strange. So they don't even have a meeting hall. That's also 2 turns. I wonder, you provide 5 bonus due to law, and you just help with the culture growth. So we might actually go for a meeting hall instead. And I just... Okay, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna risk it and hope that they eventually will become happy enough. Let's see if there's anything we can destroy here. Ballista maker, I can destroy that. I don't think I need that quite yet. Make some money. Shipwright, that actually helps us with the growth and culture increase bonus. Chicken farming, that's good for us as well. Merchant's wharf is good for us. I just have to hope and pray that they don't kill the general yet again. Let's see if I actually learn something. We cannot attack them, but I would like... What happens if I just take out some of the... Let's merge. Lost so many troops. What happens if I just take some of you out? Something like the ballista and the elites. I move you out. 50. Which one actually provides the one that bounces it over to 60? 55. 55 still, and the ballista makes it 60, right? Okay, what if we just take out some trash? If you go out... Oh, I lost so many troops. You move out. 50. Okay, so we actually need the troops just to make them... Try to make them a bit happier. We got 2,000 gold coins out of that, so that's good. Actually, can we get any mercenaries in this region? No, I haven't been able to get any mercenaries at all through this campaign, which makes it feels pretty strange. Well, let's hope. Well, man, I should have just sacked it. I thought I could just fiddle with the taxes to get the to make them happier, but it's also the distance to the capital to keep in mind. And I will just... Golly, attack me already, Gondor. Ugh, this does not work out well at all. What if we lose a general and DOL AMROTH in this episode? You can keep moving. Okay, there is no road. Where is the freaking city? Because we've lost the road. The road just leads back into Harad. There we have at least a mine. Let's do like this. You will need to do some scouting for us. And hopefully you'll be able to find the settlement. Yep. You will be retrained soon. Oh, we can get another general here, but I want these units as well. Our elite cavalry. Very few units, but very deadly nonetheless. We also need, of course, an economy to sustain them. But now that we have 2.6k, I'm actually going to want to see if I can invest in something that makes money anywhere. Gobel Tolfalas. I don't... What's the... Excellent harvest. Yeah, let's get the communal farming then. And that should make us some money. And, yeah. Lond Galen went back to being Gondorian. No units in there yet, though. I wish I could, like, bribe them to make them happier. Ar-Âdunâim. Anything I can get there for a grand. Leather worker, that's at least gonna make us a little bit of money. And you will soon be able to move into that fort. The Gondorian fleet have pissed off from Gobelmirland. That's great. What if we move to this Ar-Âdunâim docks? Maybe we should be able to ship some troops, ferry some troops. Let's go over there. You should still be protected, so you won't be attacked. Let's quick save and hope that Gondor attacks in the next turn, because this is just ridiculous. Let's end the turn. Okay, finally. And I don't really like what I'm seeing right now. Balance of power is 2-1 in their favor. They outnumber us 2-1 as well. And they have 2 ballista, fountain shield guard, fountain guard, Gondor spearmen, up the wazoo, and a whole bunch of territory guardsmen. Okay, so they have a bunch of rams, of course. We will need to hold the gate with all of our infantry, basically. And then I will have the Belaketh axe guards basically protect the walls. Númenórean cohort will be there as well. Man, they really cause so much damage due to attrition to my army. Like, a fourth of my army is dead due to attrition, it seems like. Well, we're just gonna do our best. Let's fight this battle on the map. And here we are. I'm nervous about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the deployment and take a look at the battle map, because we will need to use our ballista here. And although we have a bunch of towers around here, I really don't think this is a good place for us to defend. I need the ballista to shoot somewhere. There's just so many buildings in the way. Let's just take a look at the map and see what we're dealing with here. Let's see, we have a second way around here. But no gate for them to destroy, so they only really have this part here. So what we could do... Let's see, and they also... Okay, they can only go through one part. The one thing we could do is put, like, the ballista... Can we put you back here somewhere? Okay, we can put the ballista here. And then maybe shoot in here, or we can put it... Let's see, come on. If we can put it here, that would be a great place for us to have it, like so. And then form a line here, that the ballista is gonna shoot over. And then just put archers up here. I think that's the best shot we have, really. Because this is such a brutal little choke point. And the AI can just bull rush me there. I think that actually might be the best option that we have. And then just hope that we hold out for long enough. These say that they are towers. Although, I don't know if they're actually going to be shooting towers. Or just not shooting towers. Okay, let's put you there. And then just you I can put on the square because you're so beaten down. All of my army is completely worn out right now because we just got our shit kicked in by the attrition. And we do have some Belaketh axe guards that I would like to be able to do some flanking with, but I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do that. It would be nice to try, though. Just put you over here. Like a bunch of you. All of you. This might be so stupid as well. And then just form a big line of troops in front here. Come on. Like so. And like so. I'm super nervous about this. Because I'm not really sure it's gonna work. You move down here. Shield wall as well. Like so. Actually, we might want to do some layers of shield walls. If they break through the first one. Which they probably will do. Just, and like so. And fortunately, it seems like we do have quite a lot of pikemen. Okay, but we also have a pretty big field to defend here. You like so. And like so. Come on. Come on. I want to be... Okay. And then archers. Up here. They should be able to get some really good shots off. Can I put you here? Oh, yes, you can. This is going to be beautiful, hopefully. And then, what else do we have over here? You have some seafarers. I actually do want to activate the towers in the beginning, just to hopefully be able to tear down some of the siege towers and whatnot. Maybe kill some troops that are in it. But like this, and then I'm gonna fancy this thing up afterwards, and I just hope that they will be able to shoot over the heads of the pikes and not just through them. More archers. You can stand here like so, and I don't know if this tower will actually be active. We can't put you there, and put you on the square. And then, do we have anything else here? Nope, just the seafarers. Poor bastards gonna hang out on the wall. And then we have you as well, who I would like to have down here. You should also be like a flanking unit, I think. 9 attack, 6 charge bonus, so not as high of a charge bonus as the Belaketh Axe Guards. We might as well keep you here, where the battle is going to be the thickest. And I just hope that these archers are going to be able to deal a significant amount of damage. We don't want them to be in too thick lines, though, because then we'll just start shooting over each other's heads in that wonky manner. So I think this should do. And then you can stand like so. You can stand like so. Okay. Let's start the battle. And start getting you into better formations. You stretch out a smidge. You stretch out a smidge. This is really all the troops we had in the front line. Think so. And we might even be a little bit... I mean, 2 thin lines is gonna make them just run through it as well, I think. But this might just be the best thing we have at our disposal right now. And you don't fire at will. You don't fire at will. And they also had ballista, so we need to see how much they're actually going to tear down. Fast pace it a little bit. Oh, looks like they're going for this one. Run over here. Actually, I just wonder if this is good enough to activate that tower. Let's run you down here, and then maybe you should activate this tower as well. Doesn't look like the ballista bolts deal that much damage though, so they might not completely tear down the wall. But remember, 2-to-1 in odds. That is not good. Our ballista is gonna have to do so much heavy lifting in this battle. And stand like so. Flaming shots activated. That is not how I wanted you to stand. Okay. I just hope this is gonna be good enough to shoot over their heads. How's it going? 55. Okay, they're out of ammunition. Let's hope that the towers are activated now. And then at least, like, deal a bunch of damage, because they will not be able to flank me this way. They won't be able to flank me this way. So they only need to, like, go down Main Street, where we will have ballistas waiting for them. And let's see, I need to actually pace this out a little bit, not rush too much. You should throw with the Fountain Guard. That is a perfect target for us. And you should also be doing that. Let's get as many kills as we possibly can here. Okay, I know a lot of you. I know you have more people that can throw than this. Come on. Are you at least throwing? Some of you. Okay, still so few of you are actually throwing their javelins. But I'm going to take my time here. Keep the towers activated for as long as possible. Okay, one of their siege towers not even moving forward. Not the other one either. Only the ram so far. And if we are able to set this one ablaze, then we will have even more time for the towers to just deal damage to their troops. Now I think they are too close for us to throw javelins on. Very clever boys. Clever, clever. And now it looks like the towers are starting to shoot at the ram. And we need to be very lucky for it to actually break. Where do we have Boromir? Doesn't look like he is in the first wave. Is he back here maybe? So many troops. Redonkulous. Okay, these are the Osgiliath veterans. They look so gosh darn cool. Are we able to set fire to the ram, I wonder? 4% still. And they still are on fire at will, the seafarers. No, maybe not the territory. Actually, you can just throw it whatever you have to, basically whatever you can. But if the ram is able to reach us, then all the troops will just need to run back. Might actually leave you up here just to keep the towers activated. 7%. Yeah, I can leave you up here to keep the towers activated. And you will need to start running back because this tower is, this ram is not gonna get broken. Okay, so you run back. And you will need to run back as well. Okay, this is where everything is gonna go down. They will be able to take down the rams. It was smart of them to send the fountain guards up. If they would have put fire to it right there, that would have been sweet. Okay, you stand up here, please. Guard mode and fire at will. And you need to start running back. How quickly is the ram going to break down the gate, I wonder? You are already going back. You can stand... Actually go back into the square, please. I'm so nervous about this. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times because they just have so many troops. Just look at this massive Gondorian army. Please, you need to start running back now. There we go. And you are still javelining. Are you? Oh, why are you the way you are? Just please get up here so you can start throwing javelins. The walls always like clonk units out. And it's so annoying. Because you should be dealing damage right now, but you're not. You're not.
The enemy's ram has breached the gate.
Rams breached the gate, and it is go time, ladies and gentlemen. I just hope that the ballista will be able to actually get some shots off. Come on. Stop then and fire at will. Okay, now you can start throwing javelins. And you are still acting weird. Get back here, please. All of you need to be in guard mode. This is where everything is gonna go down. I don't really like this. I need you to be behind or just completely interlinked with the spears. Like so. And you need to get into a position where you can throw some javelins. Like there, for example. That is a perfect spot. And they are coming now. Off. Of course, one of them is gonna clonk out as well. They are all spread out. Look at this. What the hell? What the actual hell? And you are at least throwing javelins, I hope. That's what we pay you for, after all. But you're not. And I don't think this is a mod issue. This is rather a Medieval 2 Total War issue. Fight them then. And at least the towers are going to be activated for a little bit longer. And they are just running in with all their troops. They're going to walk around here. And let's stop a little bit. And see if we can start dropping some units. We might want to wait. You can actually start shooting. I'm just thinking that we might want to wait until the units have started blob up a little bit more. Are you actually going for my Belaketh Axe Guards? Oh, and the towers are actually active. That is great. Gondor Militia, they are going for the Belaketh Axe Guards. And let's see if we can actually be a bit sneaky and fight them under our towers. Okay. And there we have the Fountain Guards, which we need to use the Javelins on. The rest of you who are acting weird should be dead soon, actually. So then you will be able to start throwing. How's it going for you? Towers are still active, and you are just dying. Actually, you can't fire at will. Second ram, okay. I would much rather for you to shoot at the troops. They are walking around where they don't just run down the gullet here. Where the ballista is gonna have a field day. Okay, they're actually moving back. They are moving back for now. And I hope that the Belaketh Axe Guards will be able to get a good charge through here. You shoot at them, and the same thing goes for you. And I think this tower is actually active to get some kills on the Fountain Guard, which is just beautiful. And I think you should be able to start throwing at them, but they are so smart with the way they move. They don't just run down Main Street. They walk around where we don't have as good opportunities to shoot with our ballista. And what the heck are you shooting at right now? You can start shooting at them instead. And you, I do not like that. I don't like that angle. So stop shooting. Actually, you can stop shooting as well. You just keep throwing javelins on them. And now we need the Belaketh Axe Guards to make an appearance. If we can attack their units in the back, that would be sweet. And no one is running this way yet. We have killed 8%, lost 2, and we've barely even started fighting yet. So just keep them in place until our Belaketh Axe Guards. But they are smart. They're sending Gondor Militia to occupy us. You attack them. And I don't think this is a good spot for us to start shooting with a ballista, because we are just going to deal more damage to our own troops. But at least our towers are going to deal quite a lot of damage. 3% to 9. And it's just the tower still being active, I think. You are still alive as well. Somehow. Keeping the towers activated. And some Gondor Militia are acting a bit more passive, but they are so smart with running around this side instead. So they will just be flanking into the sides of our troops. How is it going for you? You should be able to just plow through these units. Theoretically. Let's see. If you can run up here instead, let's speed it up a little bit. And then attack them into their sides. Like so. Maybe we'll be able to take them out quicker. But they are not dying as quick as I would want them to be dying. You keep throwing at them. I don't know why you're not able to throw. There we go. They are really blooding up our front lines here. We lost 5% to their 11. But I hope the javelins should be able to deal some damage to them. We desperately need the Belaketh Axe Guards to attack them in their backs here. And this is just going to be a slog fest. Which the Belaketh Axe Guard will win. I just wonder how many casualties we're going to sustain in the process. Let's blow the horn because it's cool. And they still have a lot of troops moving back and fro while our towers are shooting at them. So I'm pretty happy with that. No units are moving this way yet. We have 7 seafarers left. And now you seem like you might be able to kill that last one. And it's good that the towers will still be active. But their ladders are blonking out. Big time. And you have stopped throwing again. Why are you the way that you are? You move up. We need you. We need the spears or the pikes to attack them. How's it going over here? Please just kill them. We are going to work on them for sure. They are dropping, but just not as quickly as I need them to. There we go. And now they're being reinforced by even more. Gosh dang. Okay, what are you doing right now? Get back into formation. You keep throwing at the fountain guard. We've lost 7% to 14. Now I guess you should just be going for the next one then. I think their spears are actually going to be... Oh, it's melee troops. Not melee troops, but sword and board units. So hopefully we should be able to take them out fast pace a little bit, get more of my troops involved, and then start killing them. There we go. And you are at least throwing javelins right now. 16 to 10. So we are losing quite a lot of troops, and only fountain guards, basically. That's destroying my stuff. Wrecking my day, so as it were. Let's actually try something here. Okay, now the rest of their troops are coming. And I wonder if it's like, This was not as good of a position to put the ballista as I would have thought. Okay, let's start shooting in here. Can you still throw at the fountain guard, please? They actually have 41 left, so they do have quite a few troops. But if we can get just... I just want to see what kind of volleys our ballista can give off. Okay. We are actually able to shred through... Okay. Why aren't you shooting? This is your battle ballista. This is what you're made for. Come on. How's it going for the Belakith Axe Guards? Slowly going to work on the militia. Please. Okay. You move back a smidge. Ballista, please. I want to see some volleys coming from you now. But you take forever to reload. Fountain Guard still hanging out over there. And our front line is just being absolutely shredded to bits right now. Let's actually have you start shooting. Okay. Not as good of a shot as I would have hoped, but at least he didn't get any friendly kills. Okay, there we go. Don't really know if it's worth the ammo right now, though. You move back behind the pikes. They are actually really smart with how they're using their troops. There we go. You keep plowing through. Increase the speed a little bit. We're also very tired. Keep that in mind. So they are smart with using their units to cause fatigue to my troops. Now you can stop. And come on. We have lost 14%, killed 21. But not enough. And remember, Boromir is not even in the fight yet. We can't blow the horn again. But these units are exhausted, so they will need to have a break before they actually start sallying in. Let's pull back my pikes here. Pull back the seafarers as well. Because I don't think that this position is the best for us. We should have just been back here for starters. There we go. Now start shooting. And they just send one at a time to get us tired. 23 to 16. And we are almost halfway through the battle timer. Maybe it was a bad idea to have the Belakith Axe Guard chill out here. But maybe. How's it going by the gate? They actually have fewer troops here. Okay, they keep sending in more. I'm just thinking that it would be really sneaky to send out the Belakith Axe Guards to try to assassinate Boromir, but they are just all clonked out here. Is this the veterans? Yeah, they are just so far back. They're just throwing trash at us right now with no problem whatsoever. And our archers are also having the weirdest angles. Now they're pulling back. Nope, they're not. And you can't shoot at anything. Let's see if you can shoot at them. Why? I mean, this is a perfect angle for you. What if we put you at fire at will? Can you shoot it? Okay. Can you shoot over there? Oh, if you can get good shots off here. You're probably just gonna shoot into the buildings. Unfortunately. But we need to try to do something right now. And you start shooting at them instead, because I think you deal more friendly fire here. 20 to 28. I think it's just gonna be a battle timer issue here. And you have been held for so long, and now you're so exhausted that you're borderline useless right now because you're so tired. Now, some more troops are coming in here. Good. Get some shots off. I'm just gonna keep the ballista on fire at will right now. And you should not be this far ahead. Okay, drop the shield wall and just move into them, I guess. You are still at fire at will, but you don't shoot, although it says you should be shooting. Can you shoot at them, maybe? Highly doubt it, but it would be good if you could. And what kind of shots are you oh, okay, no, stop that immediately. How are you not able to shoot better shots? Look at this angle. You have everything you could possibly want, and instead you shoot over each other. Nope. Stop that. Let's see if we can run you down and then have you shoot from here instead. Okay. No, you're just destroying the building. Okay. Okay, that... Beautiful. That was actually a good shot. And these 7 are somehow alive. The battle timer is gonna run out. 25. I still lost a fourth of my army to basically nothing here. So let's have you move out and see if you can deal some damage to the territorial guardsmen. And you should be done here soon, but you are so exhausted that I don't really want to use you. Do you fight nearby enemy infantry? No, you're just effective against armor. Ugh. At least the ballista has started to go off. Getting some kills. That is great. Some volleys are actually even going through the buildings, so... This was better than I would have thought. I'm actually thinking about if it's worth it to actually just send one of you, like one of the healthier ones, to attack the Gondor militia in their backs. They don't have anyone coming this way. And can you please get out? Yes, you can. And Boromir still hasn't engaged. Get into position. Oh, and they're gonna come for the Belliceth Axe Guards, aren't they? They are. Start moving up. And you can move up as well. But they, like I said, they are so tired right now. Archers, shoot at them, please. Now, hopefully, we will be able to get some kills with them, because the shots they got off from the wall is just a joke. That's what I'm talking about. So maybe I should have had the units down here instead. What are you shooting at right now? Okay, you're shooting at your own city. Let's see if we can get some shots here instead. Maybe a catapult is better for this type of battle. You move back, please. Shield wall, and then move back. Get some more energy. The front line is all but gone right now. Come on. And they still don't send in Boromir. So this is not going to help us a lot, unfortunately. And you are still exhausted, but I think you should still be doing good. It's better to leave my other troops to rest a little bit, to just at least go down to tired from exhausted. All of you still guard mode. And I think you can just start throwing javelins, actually. You were out of ammunition. That was quick. Can you shoot at them, I wonder? Oh yeah, the javelins dealt a lot of damage there. And we don't have a lot of ballista bolts left either. And we've lost 30% of their 47, but they still have blobs over here. Actually, let's see if we can get any shots on that. Very fortunate that these guys are still alive. Because the towers should be active. Yep, they still are. See if you can throw at the fountain guard or something. And these units are still blurping out. Okay. You are still exhausted. And all of you are still exhausted as well. We can blow the horn. I don't think that affects energy at all. And we are... Okay, we actually are getting some shots off with the ballista. 48% killed. But we're also put our own city ablaze. Let's see. You... Still done. They are still exhausted. And we are out of ammunition. I should have put my archers down here at the very beginning, actually. Fast forward this thing. And now, I think you will just have to be rested enough. Kill them. And then you should move back. Keep going after. I would think the towers were able... Oh, did some of them actually break? Yeah, some of them broke. And now, the towers are going to shoot at their backs, I think. But if not, this would be a great opportunity to send in the Númenórean cohort into their backs. Let's send in... You are exhausted. You are still fresh, so let's send you in to attack the Gondor militia in the back. 51%. Move them in. There we go. Let's kill them one at a time, I guess. And we won't be able to get 85, I think. Here they come with even more troops. Oh my god. And you are out of ammunition. I don't want to use you in this kind of battle. But let's send you out to fight the territorial guardsmen. You should be doing a good enough job there. I think. It looks like you're getting manhandled, though. You no longer shield wall. Attack them as well. Pikes can start moving forward. And poke them. 56. Yeah, the balance of power is starting to go slightly in my favor, but they still have so many troops left. And, yeah. Seafarers are still doing a great job having the towers active. But it would be fun to just sally out with all of my army and see if we were able to kill enough here, but we've already lost so many troops. 36%, and they haven't even sent all their troops in yet. Still have the veterans, and they have archers, and they have Gondor spearmen, it looks like, and fountain guard, spearmen. So they still have like their elite troops left. So if we are able to hold out here, I think I'm just gonna take that win. Okay, you pull back. And then you will be attacking the Gondor militia. You attack them. You go after them. Come on. We are taking some prisoners as well. But 61% now. I would love to have killed Boromir in this battle, but I think I'm just gonna have to be happy with surviving, to be honest, because their army was so strong. And my archers didn't do that good of a job. I should have put all of them back here, because the front line here was just, yeah, not good enough. Not good enough. And all of my units are so tired now as well. Yep, they are still fighting. But also getting shot at by ballistas. There we go. Captured them. And now it's just 3 minutes left. 63%. Man, I feel like just going for it here. Go for the Gondor militia. And you do that as well. And just deal as much damage as we can to this army. Since they lose, they won't heal a lot of troops at least. And hopefully we will have time to just at least retrain some of our troops. Here we go. And now the Fountain Guard is coming in, and they will just be absolutely manhandling my troops. No, we have 50 seconds left. Just keep dealing damage. 39% to 64. Fountain Guard is actually running away good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna accept that battle, actually. We lost 600 troops. We healed not enough. We lost a third of our army, basically. But we did kill over 2,200 Gondorian troops. And I think like 2,000 of that must have been the towers, I think. Oof. And show battle statistics. Some friendly fire, but not a lot. Let's look at the ballista. 159. I mean, seeing as they just sent in one group at a time, I get that. If they would have been clumped up, then you would not still have shot. But then you could have gotten up into the almost 4 digits, I think. But, like I said, we survived. Belgian Footman, 112 deaths, 34 kills. Belgian Axguard, 100 deaths, or 100 deaths, 146 kills. I mean, this was not beautiful at all. But at least DOL Amroth is defended for now, and I hope that we will be able to retrain some of the troops. So let's go back to the campaign map. Yeah, and we will execute them. And they didn't attack me right away. Anulond, a Merchant's Guild. Let's just not for now. Breland Blossoms. Happy for Breland. Not really, because I do want them to freaking die. Blockade Pelargir. But for that, I need Anulond Rioting. Okay. 193 citizens, 13 soldiers killed. Now we need to take a look at how happy they are now. Still 60% with low tax rate. What's the culture doing right now? 75 cultural unrest. I think the spy... Yeah, the spy have actually given us some culture. And with the meeting hall, we will have at least 5 more to law. And I just hope that we are going to be able to stay alive for long enough. We can't retrain any troops either. I just hope this is going to hold out efficiently or long enough. Retraining complete in Umbar. That is great. And now, let's see what we can retrain here. Repair that. And we need to retrain every troop we have. Retrain you. And... you and you, and just retrain everything. I guess it's not all of them that's going to be replenished, rather they will be just given an armor upgrades. I think these are going to be replenished. We're just gonna have to hope that we will stay alive for a little while longer. There we go. And now they've moved their army over here, but look at this. I will not be able to fight that. So I guess we'll just have to cower back yet again, because... yeah, we do not have the troops to kill that high-tier Gondorian army. Let's, for now, at least just move back to the fort, so some of you will be free upkeep, saving some money that way. Look at that. Because the upkeep dropped so drastically. We cannot retrain any troops here yet. Market would be nice to help giving us more money. But we also need to start shipping troops over. You can go into Khaldun. You won't be free upkeep there though. But at least we'll be able to put you on a ship. So that's what we're gonna do. You can move into that fort. And then I want you to start going towards... we don't have a port here, do we? Have a port here. Start going over to that port where you won't be attacked. How's it going over here then? Okay, there we have an army. But what about the settlement? At least I think We might be moving in the right direction if we go over there. Port in Ar-Âdunâim, Mason's Guildhouse in Gobermirland, and Umbar got the crop rotation. That is good for us. Guild available, Merchants Guild. Still don't think that that is the way we want to go. And I hope that with the meeting hall and the culture from the spy, we will make them happy enough. Unrest goes down to 40. Corruption goes down a little bit as well. Let's just hope that they're going to be able to hold out in Anulond, so we don't lose that settlement. Let's see. We do have a port now in Ar-Âdunâim, so I'm actually contemplating sending troops over to DOL AMROTH. Do we have any troops that can actually board the ship? Doesn't look like that might be the case for now. What if we put you here? Throw on some troops, just some basic stuff. Like you, for example, because we already have a bunch of archers in this army. And then move down here again. Then I will try to get them to DOL AMROTH. This army can still attack as well. And ugh, you just know we don't have the troops to hold them back. But at least we're gonna die swinging. Go down swinging, as it were. And you, just a bunch of corsairs and stuff. We do also have these troops and you that we will start moving. Actually going to move you already up to Ar-Âdunâim so we can put you on the ship as well to sail to DOL AMROTH and hopefully be able to provide some very needed assistance. Much needed assistance. And if you move out of... I don't like this position actually because they might very well just kill the general again, but we're just gonna have to put our faith in Melkor and the dark powers and hope that it's gonna be enough. You can join up to be one group. We lost so many troops here. You can also become one, I think. Yep, and then you will be free upkeep, the whole full stack there. So we will be making some more money. Actually, let's retrain you. Let's see. I think the spears are going to be the most important for us to retrain. But we need everything retrained, basically. At least we're gonna get 3 of them. And I just need to see how long Gondor is gonna wait until they launch another assault at us. We did kill a bunch of Gondorian troops in that siege. So at least we have that going for us. Actually, let's train more troops here because we need to send them down. Warlord's Hall might be good. You are far away until you're going to be upgraded. But you should be happy. So if we get a conscription camp here, we should be able to get some basic Haradrim troops as well to help out with that. Let's see what happens if we get... Oh, we lose a lot of our popularity. The governor's influence is still strong and we will be making money, so I'm actually thinking that this might be worthwhile for us to be able to get more troops. We don't lose any money, we just lose a lot of popularity, and as long as we don't take the governor out, we should be fine. So let's get the conscription camp. It's going to make us more money as well. Let's go for that. Get us more troops to train. And how far can you actually go? Not that much further. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna have to end the episode because it's been a long one. And it's been a nerve-wracking one, to say the least. That Battle of DOL AMROTH, that was a slugfest. Not a beautiful one at that either. Absolute shit show. But at least we defended it. Just barely. And let's see if Duinhir decides to attack us in the next episode. This diplomat, like, should I try to sue for peace with Gondor? I don't think so, but rather I will need to just keep my foot on the gas with these guys and just try to... Okay, they've dropped a little bit. Yeah, they are dropping at least, so we are doing something right. And we are going to help Harad on the eastern front there against the warriors of Khand, and then Harad will be able to push much harder on these territories. It's good that we have the spy here, actually. We can see what's going on. But we need Harad to finish with Khand and step up against Gondor, basically. So, in the next episode, I'm anticipating that we will have another attack at DOL Amroth, and then I think we will lose the settlement, but we are still going to do the best we can with what we got. Actually, I don't think you will need to be retrained first. Rather need you to be retrained first. So there we go. And I hope that Anulond will start being happy in the next turn, so we can start like taking some forts. Moving on to Thara-Grondost would be nice. But first of all, we need them to like start being happier, because I don't know how many turns they riot until they revolt. We'll just have to see, won't we? So thank you so much for watching. We will not be getting this guild yet, but thank you for watching. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.